What's up, everybody? We're back on the Monte Carlo build. Like I said last time, I love the names that are coming. Keep them coming. I'm kind of stuck on Jolene. I love that name. But just keep the names coming. So yesterday we left off with kind of having the turbo stuff mocked up. We got the charge pipe welded out here. What I'm trying to do is make this as solid as possible. We will have one coupling here, a 4-inch to a 3-inch. I ordered that, a straight coupling. So once I get that, we can chop this off and make this where it needs to be. The blow-off valve is fine where it was. This piece here came out of the Nova. The thing with this build is we're using stuff that we got laying around the shop. Kind of like the trash can truck. We literally built that thing with junk that's in this shop and junk that's in friends' shops that they've donated to make this happen, and it's been really a lot of fun. Just need a few parts left on that and we'll be out doing burnouts. So we got one weld left to make here, one aluminum weld to the V-band here for the turbo. And yesterday we just got busy. I got sidetracked. We got other things going on. Life happens, you know. So I do still have to weld out the hot side yet, but this is how it's going to be in there, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I've had some questions about not having an intercooler on this car already, and we're going to go over that in another video. This car is going to have methanol injection, and I will go over that stuff when we get to that point. What's really cool though is this cold air intake. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. So that's where we're at with the car. Today, Morgan and I made a trip down to Rockford to pick up rear end for this thing. So Ryan Moran, I know you were asking about what we're going to do for a rear end. Come on, I'm going to show you. We went down to Trick Chassis. Shout out to Alex Poplar down there. He did a great job on this piece. This was way more than what I expected as far as, you know, this rear end is, you know, I was thinking I'd just slap a 9-inch, any old 9-inch, just kind of a cheapie in there, and man, he knocked it out of the park. So this is his Trick Chassis 9-inch housing. He went ahead and put a brace in it for me. We've got completely adjustable lower control arm mounts, so we can move the control arms up and down back there. And then, so that's these over here. So this is the housing. This is just a beautiful piece. It is a 9-inch Ford housing. And yeah, check that out. The fab is just amazing on this. Just really awesome. So we did go with disc brakes for it. These are 98 to 02 Camaro disc brakes with the quick performance caliper brackets. So what's cool about this is I plan on drag and driving this car. And for those of you that think like I'm building a drag car, a race car, this is not meant to be a fast car. It'll be quick, but you know, call me out. If you want to call out a duck, call me out. I mean, this thing, it'll go, but this is not going to be a 5-second, 8th-mile race car. This is a drag and drive street car with an overdrive, traction control, and comfort. Just to be very clear about that. This car is going to end up being a race car eventually, like a full-blown race car back to its roots. What it once was one day is where I plan on taking this back to. That is, the Monte Carlo is not a race car. So, but we did do lower adjustables, upper adjustables for the control arms. Went with Viking shock. Well, it's a coilover, double adjustable. Okay, and this is a Yukon third member. The housing is, it's got a billet front on it, a billet yoke on it, and went with a 390 gear. I want to load the turbo. We went with a 390 gear and a full spool. Okay, and then if we come over here, we went with Strange axles, 35 spline axles, very nice. Ooh. The best part of this is the stickers. So again, I'm not building a race car with this. It's a drag and drive car. We're going to put a 6-point roll cage in it, and it'll cert to 10.0. That's as fast as this car will ever go, is 10.0 in the quarter mile. But the idea is that we can put any fuel in it. It'll have flex fuel, and we can drive this thing anywhere. Down the interstate, with a 350 gear and a 4L80, it should work really, really good. So here's a plug on Morgan's truck. Some of you guys know about the 51 Ford that him and I have put together. I want to say him and I want to say all of these cars we do, and all of our friends help. You know what I mean? It's not just one person built a car. When you get into hot rodding and you do this, it takes an army, man. It's really cool to me. It's sometimes I don't like to just be out here working on my stuff alone, because I love the camaraderie and the fellowship of building a car with friends. It brings you closer, it makes memories, and it's just so awesome. And my wife is so understanding, and all of my friends know she makes the best food in the world, and she feeds us all the time, and I'm getting fat, and it's great. Comfortable. So this is Morgan's 9-inch. You think it's a big tire car or no? So this is his piece. He's already got a beautiful third member that goes in here. He's going with a true 4-link setup on it this year. And so how that works is these are your brackets. We're going to weld these out later today. But you have 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they connect to the front of the car, the chassis of the truck. And the whole thing can move, and you'll see more on that. The rear end of this thing's going to be wild. There's going to be bars everywhere. It's going to be like monkey bars. It's going to be really cool. So that's kind of what's going on today. Super happy with Alex down at Trick Chassis for setting us up with a really nice piece here. I'm really excited. I'm going to send it off for powder coating after I get done, mounting it up and making sure everything is where we need it to be and setting it all up. And then it's going to go down for powder coat. I'd like to do the brakes as well and the brackets. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. The rear end probably won't go in for a few weeks here, but I don't know, we're just having a lot of fun with this. As time permits, we're gonna just keep going, and I just wanna take you guys along on a ride for what it takes to build a car. I mean, not every car has to be like this. You can obviously, come over here with the Colorado. I mean, this thing is literally, we dug this out of a dumpster, and here we've got a pretty wild 6-liter in it that sounds really good, and it's just fun. There's not a lot of money in this. Anybody can do this in any garage. Before I had this shop, I just had a 2-car garage, and we built all kinds of fun stuff in there. So it's just a matter of using what you have and have fun with it, and bring your friends, bring your family, and make it a family affair. So God bless you guys. I love you all, and we'll see you soon on the next episode of Jolene.